from a kind of an engineering, from a science, from a STEM perspective, you obviously work heavily in this market, so you can see growth patterns, and you get a lot of information from a lot of companies and from a lot of individuals. But you know, from a career perspective, if you were kind of maybe coming out of secondary school or thinking
Yeah.
about going into something engineering related or science related or IT related, the STEM functions as well, is it something you'd recommend? As in, can you see it being a positive career going forward?
Yeah, without a doubt. As I said, particularly in life science, the range of engineering careers that there are huge. If you're coming from a mechanical engineering or a process engineering or a chemical engineering background, there are any number of roles and career paths that you can get into in STEM, whether it's in medical devices, as it were, traditional pharma, or now biopharma and the booming biotech sector. So you can you can go in as an engineer in even say a facilities or utilities or an engineering position, and you can chart a career that will bring you to the very top of the industry.
Right. And you mentioned all of those different disciplines as well, but I suppose from some people feel the idea of getting involved in engineering might be difficult, I suppose, or might be challenging. Is it like, is there a career path? Is there an avenue for somebody there maybe coming out of university at the moment for opportunities in Ireland?
Yeah, absolutely. And a lot of the pharmaceutical and medical device companies will do graduate programs where you will be seconded for a number of months to different parts of the business. So you would get to work in you get to work in operations, you get to work in the engineering section, you'd get to work in quality, you might get to work in another associated part of the business. So you would get that wide ranging exposure to all the different parts of the business and all the potential areas for working on a manufacturing site. And it gives a great insight into where you might want to bring your career then from a long-term perspective.
And do you think that particular career, be it science or engineering, does that limit you to a particular jurisdiction, or can you bring it out overseas, or
Yeah, absolutely.
I suppose what's the biggest benefit about being an engineer or working in science, like working in med devices or pharma?
Yeah, I mean, as you said, it's a great point. It is a global career choice. You can start your career here in Ireland. You can bring it to Europe. You can bring it to the US. You can bring it to the Far East, because all of the companies are looking for those skills. So there's absolutely no. It's a good point. Your career isn't even limited to Ireland. You can take yourself global with these career choices.
Hopefully, when we can go global again.
When we can go global,
Yeah,
yeah.
exactly. Yeah, definitely.